Everybody, and welcome back to the Emerald Coast. We are in part 2 of our making hay while the sun doth shine. Bale's still in the field raking, and I thought I would come out here and do a little bit of the baling. We're going to turn this over to my other brother Daryl here in just a little bit. We can jog back to the farm and get the bale trailer. Wanted to get the bales off of these headland rows before we get too bothered with the up and down passes, because I don't want the bales here to be in the way. Did reset their bale counter on the baler, so we will have a good accurate count of the total number of bales we pull off of this field. And hopefully by the time we are done raking and baling this field, the little field will be ready to rake up, one that we mowed yesterday afternoon. We've been getting quite a good yield off of this, just this first outside pass, which typically would have a lower overall yield than maybe the more dense up and down rows. Barrel right now. I'm going to put the finishing touches on this field. Have our old trusty New Holland baler today. Like I said the other day, we did go ahead and have the shop come pick up the Kloss baler. We just don't need anything like that. We're going to wrap silage bales. We're going to put them in silage tubes, or we're just going to pick up the silage, the loose grass, and put it in our harvest stores over the farm and do our silage that way. So we really don't need the combi wrapper baler. As cool as it is, we're just not handling individual wrapped bales. Might be good for other farmers, but not us. And like I said, we have got a lot of interest in that Krone square baler with that Krone bale accumulator. The dealer down the road, further down the coast, is looking to be able to possibly provide us sometime next year. That is going to be a really nice upgrade, I think. I have all the added benefits of speed of the square baler, just chewing through the product, and then the convenience of having 3 bales side by side, which makes picking them up a lot easier, not having to run around the field as much. I think Krone even has a whole line of bale grabs geared around their bale accumulator. Might be able to pick something up for our telehandler that would allow us to just pick those bales up and maybe put them on our flatbed a lot easier. So we might not even need a bale trailer like we have with our Anderson. Not having to deal with that could help out quite a bit. Now he's going up there. I'm hoping those bales aren't going to be in his way. I don't think the outside row is going to be in his way. anything that's going to be the inside row that's going to be the problem. I wonder if this New Holland baler doesn't cycle faster than that Kloss baler did. Just feels like that Kloss baler was cycling a lot longer to unload the bale from the bale chamber to the wrapping tray. Let's not worry about from the wrap tray to the bale, off the wrapping tray onto the ground. Just to get from the bale chamber to the wrapping tray, it seemed to take longer than it is to let's see, drop the bale off the New Holland and get it recycled and ready to go for the next bale. This is going pretty well. I think I'm going to go ahead and turn the baler over to Daryl, give him a call, little brother Daryl, and ask him to come over and take over the baling operations. And if he can bring me the Anderson wagon bale trailer, then I can start picking these bales up and get them off fields, get them out of the way of these guys, so that they don't have to work around them. Welcome back, guys. Are getting ready to obviously pick up these hay bales. First priority is going to be the bales that are on the ends. That way our baler can not have to worry about running over those. Did have something very interesting crop up. Everyone knows that we are using Courseplay here to do the raking and do the baling, so that we can focus on other tasks that Courseplay wouldn't really do so well, or quite honestly, I don't really feel like programming up an offset to pick up bales and then all that jazz. But what was interesting was I set the baler off on the raking course. Of course, that way it would follow the windrows. And it didn't lower the pickup. Just drove on. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I had picked the pickup for some reason. So I lowered the pickup, made sure it was all the way down, and started the baler out on the course again. And it immediately picked up the pickup and was just driving down the course. You might be thinking, oh, you didn't have work mode on. Well, I did. Double check that. Double checked and made sure I had work mode enabled, opposed to just, transport setting. So, well, I saved the game, went out of it, downloaded the latest Courseplay, booted up the game, and set the baler off on the exact same course. And this time around, he worked the way he was supposed to. Was picking up he dropped the pickup and was baling and everything. So, reminder, guys, that you're using Courseplay. It is very much still in development, and as such, be sure to update it regularly. especially if you run into an interesting situation where something just isn't working right and you're pretty sure that you've got everything configured correctly. Well, it might just be broken in the version that you've got. So grab an update and see if it works better that way. If it doesn't, well then maybe it's just programmed wrong, or maybe that feature just flat out doesn't work quite yet. Once we get these picked up, we won't have to worry about Baler trying to drive over top of these. Then we can work on basically the outside bales. Get those picked up. We did check the field down by the sugar beets, and it's not quite ready. Maybe this afternoon. It is cloudy, but still 83 degrees. Not optimal drying temperatures or weather, but it's definitely drying weather. Might come up here after everything's all said and done and kind of rake up these little leftover bits, or we might just leave them and let them be kind of the sacrifice to the rain god, if you will, for allowing us to get this hay off the field in time. Using this big T8 tractor, I've got to think, you know, hauling 24 round bales, got to be pretty heavy. Overkill for running a bale wagon like this, or if this would be something that they would run in real life to pick up these kinds of bales. To know what the weight on these would be realistically, and to have 24 of them all. Basically, we're going to unload them here. Then once this stack is full, we're going to take them up by the water tower. Got a stack, 2 stacks up there under a shed. And that should be good for, oh gosh, I don't know. That should be good for round hay stacks, 110, so 330 bales. I don't know how many bales we're going to get off of that field. I don't remember how many we got off it last year. Do have did have 3 fertilization states, max fertilized. Did put lime on it. The only thing it needs is plowing, and we're not going to mess with plowing it up to get that extra little bit. Yeah, I think next time we come together, we'll be maybe working in the silage. Just say working in the chaff. Getting that foraged up and over to the BGA. All the tractor is. Oh. In. There, that's what we want to do. Put those blinkers out wide. Yeah, if we get the, I've been talking about the prone baler. That's obviously talking about the straw harvest add-on. It has been rumored to be coming in early 2020. Square crone baler, the 3 bale accumulator on the back, and hopefully the bale grabs, 3 bale grabs. Hook on the telehandler, and basically we'll be able to run that on this field a lot faster. Square baler. Be fairly easy to pick up because we can just kind of do it the old school way, old-fashioned way. Pick them up with the telehandler, 3 bales at a time. Stack them on the flatbed trailer. Again, 3 bales at a time, pretty lickety split. Did that quite a bit, I think, on Midtown USA in that playthrough in 17. Might have even done that here on Emerald Coast. Honestly, don't remember. As far as bale output, I think we had 30 some bales, and we weren't even halfway done the second round, let alone all these up and down passes. See if we can't count the bales on the next pass, just to then get a general idea of how many bales we might possibly have off of this field. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bales for 4. 1, 2, 4. Looks like we might be getting 10 bales for every 2 windrows. Count windrows. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, maybe 18 windrows. That is 180 bales. That's what's already on the ground. 80, 190, 200. Will be hauled. 224. We're around 224, 250 bales is maybe what we're looking to get off of this field alone. What I'm going to do is obviously just continue on doing what we're doing. And I'll bring you back once we are done the field and have a final count. See you later. Well guys, it is almost 5:30 in the evening, and we have finished baling our field here. Baler had a total count of 155 bales with a partial bale still in the chamber. Little concerned about that little triangle field down there. It is still not dry enough to windrow. So it's 5:30. Gosh, no. Might not dry or rain. I don't know if I'm going to just go ahead and bale it and then wrap it. Make silage bales out of it. To get up with a forage wagon and bring it up here and put it into our harvest store. Silage might be the best option. Kind of the one, the best long-term plan. Or if we're just going to let it lay on the ground and get wet, see what happens. Not sure. Kind of leaning on the forage wagon. Rake it, pick it up with the forage wagon, and bring it up here to the harvest stores. Dump it in there and have a little bit of silage going in there. Of course, or we could donate it to the BGA, if you will. We've got a load of round bales here. Stack is full at the cow farm. So this area up here, we don't own this land up here, but we do know the guy that owns it, and he allows us to basically come up here and use this building up here. He no longer farms this land, kind of just leases it out. He lets us keep our excess hay up here. That's cool. Already brought one load up here. Do that load and dump this off, and I think I have about 11 bales left. On the field to pick up. Definitely not going to have as many bales as we had last year. Last year, I think we had these two stacks were nearly full. I think last year we got the good, two cuts off of our big grass field. You have this up here. Might entertain buying that over here. Only downfall, it does come with that other field. Have to see what the price is. Approached the guy about it a while ago, and he was like, well, I really don't want to sell two fields individually. I want to sell them as a bunch, as a bundle. Poplar bales as we go by. They are. Poplar has not quite come back yet. Hoping we would see that brought back. see our haystack, I think from here. Here you can see our haystack and our straw stack. We've got a little bit of hay, just like we had a little bit of straw. Since the hay wasn't ready to windrow down at the triangle field, had the rake come back up here, break up these little bits. Missed. And we got a couple of extra bales off of that. Got a lot of grass pollen in my throat, I guess. So late for allergies. Oh. Guys, that is going to do us for making hay while the sun doth shine, part 2. No comments, what do you think of this two-parter? Making hay videos. Back next week, and I think next week we're going to be doing some forage harvesting for the BGA. To make use of the New Holland forage harvester that we have up here at the cow farm for now. Probably buy a couple forage harvest wagons to haul the chaff back and forth. But I think we're going to wait until we have a decent income at the BGA for it. BGA to then own a forage harvester. Until next time, happy farming.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.